I say that everything works until it doesn't, because I grow hair for a living, and clients that stick with me for long periods of time cut all of their hair off and grow it back all the time. And today we're going to talk about that. This is one of my regulars that you see all the time, and this is her in 2026 with hair down her back as a Black woman, simply because I haven't been able to cut it like we normally do. So make sure that if you haven't done so already, you give this video a thumbs up and hype this video. You only get a couple of them every couple of weeks or every month, so spend it on me. Okay, now we are getting rid of some of her gray hair, and this is one of my favorite things to do, right? And today what we're gonna do is focus on some of the golden tones within her skin. The lighting in this room did her hair color no justice, mainly because that wasn't my purpose in this video, but I do want to show you what happens when you have a verdant scalp. And what does that mean? A scalp that is able to sustain life. You can grow hair, but not only can you grow hair, you can hold on to it. So once her color was done and processed, it was shampooed out, and then she got a deep conditioning treatment with Root Remedy, and now we are going in with Silk Synthesis to give her a silk press. We also have to give her a haircut, not a trim, but a haircut, because it has been a couple of years since we've seen each other. But again, I have been doing her hair since before I had my children. Yes, we met right before I got pregnant with my daughter, and my daughter just turned 14 years old. So for that reason, we have patterns and routines set, and she's never had the pattern of the routine of greasing and oiling her scalp and leaving her hair wet and letting it air dry. Those have never been her practices. The practices that she uses, even when I'm not around, are the ones that I tell you guys all the time. So here on my channel moving forward, if you see hair videos, they are only from my patients or people who are ready to completely throw away all of the things that they learned in the past and do things the simple way. So in the past, I know that some of you have probably come across videos. It's like, oh, she's not a natural hair specialist, she doesn't know anything about curly hair. But see, the thing is, here on YouTube, when I first came here on YouTube to make videos, these are the only types of videos that I made, right? I would have women who look like me with extremely thick and curly hair, and the curlier your hair is, the tighter the curl, the more excited it made me, because I was always able to show women with really, really curly hair, women with really tight coils, that they had the ability to do whatever they wanted to do with their hair, regardless of the fear mongering that other people push, right? But through the years, there has been so many different videos that come across so many different techniques and so many new hair products. One new hair product that's out from one of your favorite people that I will not mention. You know why? Because this will be a repetitive cycle, and after over a decade of being in this industry, of saying the same thing over and over again, I have completely washed my hands of that. And my focus are the things that you're looking at today, because whether anybody wants to believe me or not, the things that I teach here on my channel are proven. And my long-term clients, even the ones obviously who can't see me anymore because I no longer sit behind the chair, their patterns and their routines prove that everything that I'm saying is right. She has a verdant scalp. Her scalp can retain life whether I'm in her head or not, and these are facts, and you can see that right off rip. She doesn't need a magical product. All of these magical hair products that have been out since I've stopped doing hair, she hasn't used any of them. She keeps it very, very simple. All she does is shampoo, condition her hair, leave-in conditioner, blow dryer, and she puts it in a ponytail. Okay. We went out to eat for something else that's none of your business because, like I said, I've been knowing her for over a decade. So we was doing stuff. And when we were talking, our husbands were talking, and I was looking and I was like, oh my God, like I can't even focus on what we're talking about right now because of how big her ponytail was in the back. All I could focus on was her hair. So here we are today. So as I am round brushing her hair, I also, again, as I always say, I want you to pay attention to the round brush and the way that the round brush looks. You've seen her many times here on my channel, but as I said previously, my appointments here on my channel are now clinical appointments, so I don't allow people to just stare in their faces, especially with AI and stuff like that around. So you will see her sometimes, her beautiful face sometimes, but for the majority of the time you won't be in her face. So I will go ahead and do this blow drying process again. The only thing on her hair is silk synthesis. Her hair is longer and it is thicker, so we did add a little bit more product than, let's say, someone with hair my length would use, right? But it works all the same. So I really want you to stick around. We'll just have some really chill music, right? Make sure that you're leaving comments as we go along. Make sure if you want to shop Simple Apothecary, you head over to under the video. We have Simple Apothecary products here on the site, and if it's something is sold out here on YouTube, make sure you go over to my website, link in the description box below, because silk synthesis is always in stock. Make sure that if you are a person who's ordered previously, if you are waiting on your order, or if you are wanting to purchase, make sure you go check our shipping terms of service. Okay, I love you guys so freaking much, and I love the shine that's coming out of her hair and the color. It's like a chocolatey, caramely type of color. Again, this camera, this lighting's doing it no justice, but we'll be back. If you haven't done so already, make sure you check the link in the description box below, because all I've put on her hair thus far is silk synthesis. That is it, and that is all. And now to flat iron her hair, what I'm using is BioSilk's Heat Protected, right? So if you need more information on what silk synthesis does for the hair shaft and all of the things, make sure you check the videos in the description box below, because we already have videos breaking it down in detail, right? But this is a visual demonstration of what it does, right? And so as I am flat ironing her hair, again, the only thing that I am spraying as we go is thermal heat protectant from BioSilk, and I will leave that again in the pinned comments or the products. It should be like a little box on the lower left hand corner of the screen, right? But I'm gonna go ahead, flat iron. Everything's pretty self-explanatory, and then by the time that is done, it will be time for us to talk. But if you haven't done so already, make sure you go check out my free course. And my free course breaks down everything that I am about, and all of the things, all of the reasoning behind the reason that I teach what I teach, which and after you see that, to me, it'll help you understand which of my courses are for you. So you get a free one, right? And with that free one, you get hours of content. You get tests and quizzes and all of the things, and you get hours of content. But guess what? A lot of people don't finish. So because most people won't finish, because the beginning of it you have to read, and then you're going to be tested on the things that you've read, and you won't be able to move on until you get like at least a really, really low C, and then you'll be able to move on. But most people that took the free course don't even know that they have one over 1 hour long video, and then another one that's about 45 minutes long. So make sure you finish the free course, and by that time it'll help you understand exactly what to do. But again, now we're just flat ironing, and normally whenever we get hair this long, she like, girl, it's the summertime and I'm ready to cut this stuff off. But I put my foot down and I refuse to cut it. But she didn't ask me to cut it this time. She didn't bring it up, so she's gonna let us live. But what we did decide to do was go ahead and even everything out and give her a haircut, because she did have a line of demarcation and breakage. But we are going to handle all of those things, and then we'll be back at the end. So at this point, we're all done, and it's not, once again, my intention to do like little defined pixie curls, or not pixie curls, to do defined spirals, or no, that's not what we're doing. We're literally just doing this so we can keep the body and so I can check the movement, making sure I don't need to cut anything else. We gave her long layers just so it'll be easier for her to maneuver her hair, because we live in the desert and it is beginning to warm up. It's already warmed up. It's pretty hot outside. Yeah. So this is where we are at right now at this point. And after I go ahead and put a couple of curls in, I'm just gonna give her a soft wrap. We'll do a soft wrap, and then after that I'll rub my fingers through just to make sure we're not catching anything. I know you guys think that I just playing here when I'm combing through it. No, we're making sure that the curls have fallen, that they're not sitting in there too much. Most of my clients go wrap their hair whenever they get home, right? But we're just making sure that the haircut is perfect, making sure that I didn't miss anything, making sure that the hair doesn't feel crunchy, making sure it's not snagging, anything. When I'm combing through after I finish, it's because I want to ensure that my clients are only going to have to look in the mirror when they get home. Absolutely nothing else. So I'm combing it in every which way, in every direction, just to ensure that I'm not messing things up. Now, if they wanted like specific curls, obviously I wouldn't comb it out, but we're all about body and density, making sure that the body and the density is where I want it to be. And I'm taking pictures so that way we can keep track of these things. Again, the lighting in this room is doing her hair no justice whatsoever, but this single process hair color was everything. I love this chocolatey caramely brown color on her skin tone, and let me know in the comments what you think about this video. And until next time, bye girl. And I do need you to know this is not a silk press channel. I'm just giving you visuals of the science that I've been teaching you, because it's hard to say that I don't know what I'm talking about when you get to see with your own eyes visually the long-term benefits, the scalp health and the hair shaft health of women who actually listen to me, what my patients are actually doing, because talk is really cheap, and I do not like having long hair. So you won't learn from looking at me playing my hair, but you will learn from my clients. You will learn from reviews and all of the many things that I have to offer. So until next time, bye. Let's talk in the comments.